Ukraine continues to target Moscow with drone strikes, forcing the city to shut down its airports.
Here's a summary of the article.
Access your favorite topics in a personalized feed while you're on the go. A reported Ukrainian drone strike Friday caused Moscow to shut down all 4 of its major airports, CNN reports. The airports affected provide domestic and international flights for civilians, CNN reports, while several other smaller airports and military airports are still in operation. Russia's defense ministry said Saturday that Russia intercepted one of Ukraine's drones. The drone was jammed and fell near the settlement of Putilkovo, which is near the Russian capital, causing no casualties or damage, the Russian Defense Ministry said in a statement to CNN. This development comes as Ukraine increases the frequency of drone attacks throughout Russia, according to CNN. Ukrainian officials also claimed their air force claimed it had destroyed 15 Russian-made drones and carried out 10 group attacks, the outlet reports. Chernihiv, a city in northern Ukraine, is reeling from a Russian missile strike on a theater and university that has killed at least 7 people and injured 90, CNN reports. Among those killed was a 6-year-old girl, and first responders have taken a 12-year-old girl in grave condition to Kyiv for treatment, local officials told the outlet.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This picture isn't Moscow. This is the aftermath of a missile strike in Ukraine from today.
The line under the photo does attribute it, but it is a weird choice for the article.
What my mind interpreted the picture to say was, keep expecting these as retaliation. For Ukraine. Defending itself.
Yeah, I kinda see it as this what Russia has done to Ukraine, now get ready for payback.
It's interesting how effective drones are. Many, myself included, assumed Russia has a higher level of defense measures. I suppose Matthias Rust proved that theory wrong, years ago. Hopefully the US and allies are learning from this.
The problem is air defense systems are expensive, deeply needed at the front, and it's very difficult to defend an extremely large area. This means that both Ukraine and Russia are going to struggle to get enough air defense to ensure every potential target is protected and they can always attack whatever is left vulnerable. There's probably a debate in the Kremlin right now as to whether air defense should be pulled out of Ukraine to defend Moscow or whether it's okay to leave Moscow vulnerable to an extent.
To make matters worse, the drones are way cheaper than what is used to defend against them. But at the same time, drones cause minor damage compared to other ways of attacking. So defending will bleed your resources much faster than simply taking the hits. Drones cause relatively minor damage, but the psychological hit to cocky Russians every time one hits their capital is priceless.
Nobody enjoys being punched, but I'd rather get punched once than slapped every day until I stopped being a prick, and in this situation I'm Russia, so that's probably never happening until my head rolls.
Stalin said, "We have more bodies than they have bullets."
And that WW2-inspired groupthink is why the Russians are losing. And it ignores that the Soviets relied on the U.S. Lend-Lease Act for supplies and food, to the tune of about $229 billion in today's dollars.
Good. The people of Russia have been insulated from the barbarism done in their name for long enough.
Well said.
The Russians entered this war under the rather childish delusion that they were going to bomb everyone else, and nobody was going to bomb them. At Kyiv, Kharkiv, Kherson, and half a hundred other places, they put their rather naive theory into operation. They have sown the wind, and so they shall reap the whirlwind.
It's a real damn shame that I'm rooting for Ukraine to bomb historic cities like Moscow. But such is the Russophobic world Vladimir Putin has created.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.